If you didn't already know, I bought a house because of all of your support, and it's a really weird house. I shared some of my plans for it in the last video, so if you haven't watched that, you definitely should. But something that I didn't mention in that video yet is the garage, so surprise, we're going to get started on that because we realized that we need a tool setup to be able to do all of our other projects. Kind of necessary. If you guys have any ideas that pop up as we show you the garage, please comment them down below because we are still in the process and I love to hear your ideas. Let's take a look at this space. So this is what the garage is looking like. It kind of is straight out of a horror movie, if I'm honest. There is some pretty helpful storage in place already with some supplies left behind. However, it just needs to be knocked out because these cabinets are not functioning. If they were in good shape, I would consider painting them, but you can just see they're literally in shambles, and then the countertops don't even match up, like they're not the same material. It's just a whole lot of mix and matching. This center cabinet is literally being held up by wooden blocks and other containers, so that's really reassuring. There's also some kind of creepy stuff happening over here that I'm hopeful we'll be able to remove and keep the trash cans under there. That would be really awesome. Eventually this whole stair is gonna have to go because it's not safe, but for the time being, we're just gonna work on this wall. And I want it to feel very industrial, mid-century, and like me because it will likely be seen in a lot of my videos. What I would really love to do in here is get some tall storage over on this side. I am just a fan of closed storage in general. I'm not someone who likes to have all of my tools hanging up. I just don't like the way they look, if I'm honest. So I think closed storage over here for all of the tools, and then a nice work table over here with more storage underneath will be beautiful. I want a long work table so that Dylan and I can both work together in a wooden slat wall right above it to hang things. And of course, a pop of color. I think yellow will look amazing with some pegs for storage. I also want to build some custom wood shelving all around it so that it looks really built in. And I want to make some really pretty custom holders for the slat wall for things like paintbrushes. So now we have to get started cleaning all of this out, and I don't know what we will find behind it, but I don't think it'll be pretty, so stay tuned. So this is what we are currently dealing with. We got out all of the cabinetry and everything like that, but we have a big mess to clean up still. There was some rodent nests and other questionable things. There is some obvious signs of moisture in here, so before we get to like making it pretty, we definitely want to address some of that. It is winter here, so on the other side of this wall is all snow, so we won't be able to do everything, but we do want to start addressing some of these issues before we start making it a finished product. For areas that there are any like cracks like that, we're gonna fill it in, and then we will put some flashing on the other side once it is springtime to kind of remedy some of this moisture in the cinder block. But for right now, this is kind of what it looks like. There's also a gap between the foundation and the floor that you can see because this little Citizens Bake thing goes down into this crack, so that is something that we should also fill. But this little area over here is all cleared out, and that will be great for storing trash cans. I'm excited about that. Another random chest we will have to get rid of, and I think once it's a little bit warmer outside, we will have someone come in to reconstruct these stairs and also this attic because It's kind of questionable. You can definitely tell that it was a DIY attic, and we just want to make sure that it's all safe. So once we are able to get someone in here to address that, we definitely will. But before anything else, we have to clean.
Alright, I hope this audio is okay. So we just finished clearing out the garage where we're going to be doing the new cabinets, the workbench, the slat wall, all of what Emily built out and put together the design for. The area is all cleared and swept and vacuumed. So while Emily is editing content, the next step for me is running out to get some cleaning supplies. When we were clearing out the areas with all the cabinets, we noticed that there are some spots where the moisture was coming in. The cabinets were there and those areas were unobserved for years, and we got some mold spots growing. So we're going to get that remedied. We're going to resurface, for now, that back portion with a new layer of concrete and rebuild the stairs. Because those stairs, as you've probably seen in the videos, are pretty janky. They don't feel safe, so we're gonna rebuild them. But this trip is all about cleaning, and I'll probably get some stuff to seal up those cracks. We're pulling into Home Depot right now. We are here. Let's go.
So that is where we are at right now with the garage. We are definitely interested in refinishing this entire garage, but we have to see when all of our timelines add up. Make sure that you subscribe and stay tuned to see all of the rest of these renovations. I'll see you next week for some more design stuff.